not all. Some new documents were released today in a civil suit that were amended this morning, and it involves some serious allegations, including not only against Diddy, but against his son.
The feds are so deep and involved in this that Diddy just might be called up on that Tupac shit.
States working in tandem, and they did not tell the officers who they were raiding. They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house. The higher-ups didn't tell anybody because they knew, with Diddy being a Fed informant, that he had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I once adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out.
The latest buzz in the industry revolves around Sean Diddy Combs, the iconic rap mogul and producer. Recent allegations have surfaced that could potentially shake his reputation to its core. Reports suggest Bodycam footage has emerged, placing Diddy in a highly controversial situation. And this isn't just minor drama, it's serious and alarming. The claims involve his adopted daughter and raise deeply unsettling concerns. While the details surrounding the footage remain under wraps, the allegations have sparked significant public outcry and speculation. Diddy, known for his influential presence in the music world, now faces a situation that could drastically alter his public image and career trajectory. Let's take a closer look at why this story is causing such a stir and what it might mean moving forward.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents that you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So, just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids and I got permission from your mother and to say all of that because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all 4 of us. So. And then I always come over.
Yeah.
And
it's Ava Baroni Combs.
Let's dive into the Bodycam footage that's causing a major stir. Rumor has it the video was leaked from within the police department, though no one's stepping up to admit it. Classic case, everyone shares the story, but no one owns the source. The footage reportedly paints a troubling picture. It allegedly shows Diddy's adopted daughter appearing uncomfortable at one of his infamous parties, surrounded by significantly older men. What's even more shocking is that Diddy is said to be present acting as though everything is perfectly normal. If these claims hold any truth, it could deliver a serious blow to Diddy's reputation, raising serious questions about what's really going on behind the scenes at these gatherings.
I give my opinion. I just want to say this before we get started, Art, is that, you know, a lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. You know, a black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder. It was Puffy. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of Puffy going on different platforms talking about how he loved the people that we was all with, how he loved the people that helped him, when in fact, none of that stuff was true. So my whole thing about it is, man, I appreciate your platform for letting me, you know, voice my opinion. And like I said, opinions like an asshole. Some of these cats out here get paid for their asshole. I get paid to give my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, yeah, you just on here giving your opinion, man. I mean, you was one of the people that was real close to the situation, so why not?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So with that being said, right, the last interview me and you did was a day after the raid. And when you look at everything now, man, how you feel about everything? It's been like a week, you know, you knowing Diddy, you being around Diddy. Could you ever imagine that his houses would get raided for sex trafficking?
Bruh, you can't imagine no stuff like that. You understand? You can't think that, because back then, he wasn't Brother Love. He was Puffy. All the way up until he became Diddy. So his behavior over the years has changed. And the behavior that he shows now, and that he has shown by being Brother Love, I couldn't imagine that the police would be raiding him for sex trafficking? Nah, bruh. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him back then. He's a totally different person that he became. If you've seen him on other platforms, you know, inviting men to party with him, inviting men to go shopping with him. You understand? That wasn't Puffy. That wasn't Diddy. That was Brother Love and Love.
How you feel about all the people that's wondering why haven't any of Diddy big name friends came out to defend him?
Because either two things that I believe. Either they know some of the stuff is true, either they took part in some of the stuff that happened.
You might be wondering, could this all be a setup to bring Diddy down? It's a fair question, but here's the catch. The police aren't denying the footage is real. Their concern isn't about authenticity. It's about how the leak happened. And if it were fake, you'd expect Diddy's legal team to be all over it, shutting down the speculation immediately. The stakes here couldn't be higher. If the footage is authentic, this isn't just a public scandal. It's a potential career-ending moment for Diddy, with legal consequences that could follow. The allegations go beyond poor judgment, touching on deeply disturbing claims involving the exploitation of his adopted daughter. But this situation is bigger than Diddy. For years, he's been untouchable, backed by immense wealth, influence, and powerful connections. Now, this video threatens to dismantle that untouchable image, forcing questions about the entertainment industry as a whole. Who knew about this? How long has it been happening? And could others be implicated?
Are they scared that it may mess up their brand? See, nobody wants to be in contact with anybody that allegedly was sex trafficking. You see what the WWF did to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was one of those people that was called for sex trafficking. We don't hear a lot about it because he gave up the company, he did what he was supposed to do, and he became ghost. But now you see they trying to do the same thing to Puffy. They trying to make him or hip hop the face of sex trafficking like they was gonna do the WWF at one time. Cause that was a big story. So a lot of his people that know him, a lot of the people that been in those parties and seen probably some unscrupulous shit that went down and was like, ooh, I was there. I hope they don't got me on tape. They feeling a certain way. So they're not gonna speak on nothing until they've been approached with something. You gotta realize when Homeland Security get their evidence together, they're gonna send agents out. You understand? They might send an agent out to me. Yo, what do you know? What have you heard? What have you seen? What's been going on? You know what I'm saying? You know, did this happen when you was around him? Did this happen back in the day? That's what they're gonna wanna know. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna send investigators out. They're gonna send people out for anybody that they can get some information from to help their case. So those celebrities ain't gonna say nothing. You know, you got your man Stevie J speaking on it right now. He'll be one of the first dudes that they'll probably pull to the side and say, yo, well, you say that your man, I heard you on TMZ say that he never did this and he never did that, but ain't this you? If those pictures or those films or anything like that exists, you know what I'm saying? That's what they pay those agents to do. So, of course, I don't believe that none of the people who are his celebrity friends is gonna speak or say nothing until they're either contacted or they know what they really got.
Let's be real. Whether this video is authentic or not, it's already causing serious damage. The debate over its authenticity is heating up, with some pointing out it's too grainy and shaky to look like real police body cam footage, while others insist it's the real deal. But here's the thing, regardless of its authenticity, the video is out there and people are taking it seriously. Even if this footage turns out to be fake, it's dredging up a lot of old rumors and whispers about Diddy's past. You've heard the saying, there's no smoke without fire? Right now, it feels like a full-blown blaze surrounding Diddy's reputation. So, what's next? That's the big question. The chatter isn't dying down, the lawyers are gearing up. And Diddy? He's keeping quiet. One thing is clear, this story isn't fading anytime soon. The tea is hot, it's spilling fast, and everyone's watching to see how this unfolds.
There was a song by the Floaters back in the day that we grew up on. Float, float on, y'all remember that? And my name is Larry, and I'm a Sagittarius. And I like a woman who loves everything and everybody. That's pretty much what he was doing, y'all. And this young lady was used to doing. I know he had his other kids doing it and saying all of that. But y'all see what he said? Did y'all really catch what he said? He picked me up off the streets. 1 minute, then he goes and say, cause I was on the streets, living on the streets. Then the next minute he's telling her, oh no, say your parents' name, you know, your other parents' name. That's the confusion right there, just in those statements. But a billionaire picking up a little white girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her his own to come home and play with my kids? Oh, man. Y'all can't see this is trafficking? Okay, all right. Okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed some, a family, okay? Okay. Come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this. The way that young girl was talking and looking in the camera and all of that, she had did it before. They were doing that. That's how you shop people to pedophiles and people. We know she used the name of a person. Y'all know what they say about people that are Sagittarius. They freaky as a motherfucker, right? So why she said that was her sign. Or Scorpios, Sagittarius and Scorpios, okay, y'all don't know, all right. Oh, man, that's the most damaging thing I done saw to law enforcement. Let them find out her name is on one of those flights out of the country. Why y'all think they subpoenaed everybody that was on that plane and everybody that was traveling with him on planes, and he took her across a state line? Y'all just don't know, man. This trafficking, this sex trafficking, it's crazy. He needs help. He needs help. And like I said, I'm not gonna shit on him just yet, because if there's 1 or 2% chance that he's innocent of all of the accusations that we all making on him on YouTube, all the companies that's making him sell his stocks and disassociating themselves with him. I've been seeing lately a lot of people like Ed Lover and was it my boy Luke and all of them. Benzino, I told y'all about, y'all heard me say that on Vlad, has been coming to his defense lately. Floyd Mayweather. Did y'all hear what 50 Cent said about Floyd Mayweather for coming to his defense? I'll tell you that 50, I love that nigga. It's something about...
Let's talk about the young girl at the heart of this unfolding drama, Diddy's adopted daughter. Who is she, and how did she end up in Diddy's world? This story has more layers than you'd expect. Diddy reportedly adopted her a few years ago, but it wasn't a flashy, headline-grabbing event. Instead, it was kept quiet, almost under wraps. Which naturally raises questions. Why all the secrecy? What we know is that she came from a tough background, facing hardships and struggles. Then Diddy, with his larger-than-life persona, stepped in, promising to give her a brighter future. It seemed like the perfect rags-to-riches story. Until cracks started showing. Additionally, things appeared ideal. Diddy proudly featured her at public events, shared moments on social media, and played the role of a devoted father. But, as the saying goes, appearances can be deceiving. Over time, people started noticing things that didn't quite add up. Why was she frequently at Diddy's notorious parties? Why was she often in the company of much older men from the industry? While some felt uneasy, no one spoke out. Until now.
I want to get into this real quick, man, before we really even get started into this. And it's because something I seen today. This girl, Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy. But it touched me crazy, man, because the hurt that I seen in her voice, in her she crying, man, and she worrying about what this dude could do to her and what he has done to her. Man, listen here, I want to let this young lady know, and I know this is not the place for it, brother, but please allow me to say this to her, man. You know what I'm saying? I started this battle long time ago, and the situation is that, bruh, we already won. This was some spiritual that Pop, the spirit of Pop, the spirit of Big, the spirit of Miss Jones, the spirit of Wolf, all the people that he has done wrong, you know, so Black, all the people that he has done wrong, bruh, is coming to light. We already won this spiritual. What we going through right now with these trials and everybody, you know, with this financial situation and everything like that, all that is superficial. That's the physical part of it. The spiritual part of it was won because Big, Pac, Wolf Mother, all the people that he did wrong, bro. You understand? They already won the battle where we were supposed to win it at. So now we just going through the physical part of it, man. And I want that girl to know, man, that she ain't gotta fear no man. She ain't gotta fear him, nobody else, man. Whenever she needs, you understand? Whenever she needs somebody to travel, to go with her, to make sure she all right, you know, I'm a phone call away, man. I'm a phone call away. And you know, go ahead with your questioning, man. I just had to get that out, man, because that girl touched a lot of people, man, because all she wanted to do was write music, make music, and show her talent and her love to the people, man. And then she got to feel this way, be fearful and scared of her life and stuff like that. Ma, I ain't scared of no man. You understand? I ain't scared of no man. Nobody that got to put their pants on the same way I do.
Let's be real. This is Diddy we're talking about. Who's gonna step up and call him out? But now, with this body cam footage making waves, it feels like Pandora's box has been thrown wide open. All those uncomfortable questions people were too afraid to ask, they're out in the open, demanding answers. And what about Diddy's family in all this? He has other kids, and you can imagine the tension this is creating. One moment, it's the picture-perfect family. The next, it feels like everything's falling apart. The truth is, no one outside those walls knows what's really been going on. Maybe this girl saw Diddy as her way out of a tough life, someone who could give her opportunities she never had. Or maybe she felt stuck, going along with whatever was expected of her. It's messy, it's complicated, and it's got everyone talking.